Thank you for joining me today in the process session. We've been discussing the 7 enablers of business process management over the last few weeks. What they are made up of fundamentally is your process architecture, the measures that measure the processes within that architecture, a process governance model where we have process owners that set certain targets, respond to them, measure them, and ensure that this continually loops around. And if outside of its measures or controls, we then generate process improvement projects to respond and drive it back into a control of where we want it to be. During this cycle, we often forget the importance of change and putting change right at the start of the whole process improvement. So we've embedded change into that, and that is our change management within the process. That often requires a change in mindset within the organization. And we say that it is not, business process management is 90% mindset and 10% tool set. So it's important to get the mindset of the organization ready so that they can appreciate the change and the benefits that this can provide them. So having said that, what are the capabilities which we are looking at? So today we're looking at the business process capabilities within an organization to allow them to get successful change, successful improvement, and process management. These are the key capabilities that you would require in your business to achieve proper business process management. So everyone in your organization needs to understand the basics of business process management. We want 5,000 analysts, not 5. We don't want 5 people running throughout our business. We want everybody contributing to process change, and that is very possible, just to varying levels and of degrees. So with everybody having an understanding of the value that BPM can provide, you move on to understand, well, what are the process improvement and management methods that we use? Do we use Lean or Six Sigma? What are the methodologies we don't use within our organization, and how do we use them? And select the right group of people to build these capabilities. We want idea generation. Innovate now. That doesn't just happen. We need to understand how to do that, what methods do we use. Process change management, as we've discussed before, needs to be understood. How do we do it in our organization? We need a methodology for performance measurement. We need to understand what is the process governance structure, who does what is the role of the process owner, and we need to understand the tools, the language, the conventions that we speak in order to model and analyze our business processes. This does not need to be a costly affair. We can do this quite easily. Some of the ways you can do it is make sure that you maximize the use of people in process improvement projects. Engage everybody that you can to various levels of degrees and commitment and time to expose them to this sort of stuff. Communicate it broadly across the whole organization as to how these things are operating. Get external process speakers that are in country, that are famous for talking in various areas, into your organization to teach and share. You can go to conferences, you can use webinars, there's a plethora of information on the web. You can publish process information and make sure that any stuff that's modeled or any stuff that's designed is communicated effectively and is pulled from the organization and consumed. Otherwise, it's ineffective if it's sitting not being used. You can go to other organizations to see how they've done it, how have they done business process management. And ultimately, we are looking for cost-effective ways to build process capabilities within your organization. So next time we're going to be doing process support. So I'm going to talk a little bit around what does that look like and how does that support all of this in achieving business process management. Thank you for your time. Until next time.